when you complain. All right? So in Numbers 11, all right, the first through the 6th or the 7th verse. It says, and the people complained. It displeased the Lord, and the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost part of the camp. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched. And he called the name of the place Taberah, because the fire of the Lord burnt among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a-lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat? We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic. But now our soul is dried away, and there is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes. And the manna was, all right, I'm going to stop there. All right. We're going to go to Numbers 20 and 12. 20 and 12, it says, and the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not, and sanctified me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. All right? That's where I want to talk about. All right? It says in Numbers 20 and 12, and the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believed me not, and sanctified me in the eyes of the children of Israel, therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them. Amen. Complaining can get us in a lot of trouble. Now, when I say about complaining, I don't say that you don't have anything to complain about. That's a different thing, you know. But there are some things that people just being annoying and complain about. You know, just like I was saying about the children with the shoes and everything else like that. Some there's useless complaining, meaningless complaining. Sometimes these kids complain about stuff and I want to slap them. They don't know what hard times is. They don't know what that kind of stuff is. But they just complain and somebody got this and somebody got that and I don't have it and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes even us as adults, we look and see that it seems like the grass is greener on the other side. And we get to complaining. God has blessed us. We have to appreciate what we have. I don't care if you have a little room. Amen. That's all you have is a little room. But if you have peace in your little room, don't worry about the person in the mansion. Because the person, do you not see that those, was it a couple of years ago, where those people had jumped out of, off of buildings and stuff, these rich people jumping and everything else like that. So you still here in your little room where all of everything was caught up in the stock market and everything else, you know, and everything else like that. Because they couldn't understand joy and happiness is on the inside. The song says, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. And since the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Amen. So if you don't have joyness and happiness and love, that means you gave it away. Nobody took it from you. That's right. You gave that away because you looked at something else or you cherished somebody else or whatever and everything, and you let somebody, you just said, here, take it, take my joy, take my happiness, because where I am is not good enough. See, where I am is good enough. When my husband and I, when we first got married, we stayed in his parents' basement. We didn't have it like that. When you don't have it like that, you don't have it like that. Now, some of the other ones and stuff, a friend, another preacher, he had bought a house. He had gotten his wife a second car and all kinds of stuff. And he gonna come in our house and talk about, what my husband should be, and he be a man and all this kind of stuff and everything. But you have to be careful when people are talking about your situation. And they'll make you feel like, maybe God, people will make you feel like God is not with you. They really will. They'll make you feel like God because they have this and you don't have this and whatnot. But like I said, you don't know how the Joneses got theirs. So you don't let nobody make you feel down or whatever else. You're going to get there sooner or later. It'll be all right. Because if you live for the Lord is going to bless you. We have to be patient and wait on the Lord, not complain. Just be patient and wait on him. Oh, I don't have all of the clothes. I don't have all the Pampers. I don't have all the milk. We've been through that. We've been through that. And it was a humbling, you don't understand. He had a job and stuff that he had all through school and had money and stuff and lost his job 2 months. Was it 2 months before we got married or so? Like that. And so now we get in our apartment and everything else like that and whatnot, and he didn't want to tell me and thought my father was going to kill him and all kinds of stuff, and everything, and almost didn't get married because of an image. Yes. An image that people put what should be, what shouldn't be, what this and what that. And so because you're trying to do that and everything and whatnot, then you go out and thank God that he was were you a minister back then? Or whatever, that we trust God in each other. That we didn't do anything crooked to try to come up with an image to please people. Somebody said to me the other day, they said, what? They said, unless you're going to pay the bill, I'm going to stay right where I am. So you think I need a bigger apartment? Well, you pay for it then. You give me, I'm fine where I am. When somebody comes to you complain, you not this and you that and whatever else and what you should be, what you should be, and I don't know why you that and stuff like that. And then you start to take that complaint in you and then you right, this ain't good enough. These shoes ain't good enough. My apartment ain't good. My clothes ain't good enough and, and stuff like that. And then but now, how do they get this? See, they talking about all that, but how did you get yours? What you should do is say, honey, or brother or whatever else like that and everything. I see you having a little, hard time sometimes. Let me help you out. I'll buy you. And don't tell nobody you bought me the shoes. You bought me the shoe? Okay, don't tell. You gave me a little money. You ain't got to broadcast it to everybody and make me feel like dirt. And everything like that, and you complain, and stuff like that, but you got to be careful and everything, because people, you could be satisfied, and once somebody can come and say something, and then you started complaining, you didn't have no problem with it. But because they said something, you right, I should have more, because when you get started, like you get an attitude with it, you right, I do deserve more. If you deserve more, God will make sure you have more. There is a process. I don't know who always doing this thing about this is a process that we must go through. God needs to see how well you're going to trust me. People say they were embarrassed because they didn't have money to put in the offering. Why are you embarrassed you don't have money to put in the offering? When you have an offering, you put it in the offering, don't you? These people, could you give me $1? I don't want to be embarrassed. For what? For what? You know what they used to tell us? You didn't have an offering? You will come around and touch the table that God will give you the next time. Let nobody make you feel that, I ain't going to come to church because I don't want people looking at me and I ain't got no money and I don't want to hear the word because all the word going to do is be telling me more about what I'm not and everything like, No, that's the devil talking. That's nothing but, we talking about bullies. The devil is a bully, He's the biggest bully in town. And you have to make sure that he doesn't take and put his bully and push you, because bullies, this is one thing I learned about bullies. Bullies will never take the front of anything. They always in the back and pushing you up. They're pushing you up. Bullies, and they be like, go ahead. They tell the kids, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that. You what? You let them talk to you like that? You probably didn't even think about it like that. You let them talk to you like that? And the next thing you know, you got you riled up, and here you go getting busted in the mouth. And everything, and what the bully doing? I was you, I wouldn't have done it like that. Well, why you tell me that before I got busted in the mouth? I didn't have to, but that's the thing. Do not allow anybody to put a burden of complaint on you to then you started complaining about a thing that wasn't even bothering you on yesterday. Okay, we recognize that there are things that we would desire, and that we would like to have. But if you are free, you have to look at it like this. Some things come with a price. There are women that have said over the years, well, my kids need to eat, and I got to do what I got to do for my kids to eat. That's not true. Because, and my kids need clothes, they got to have stuff from the same other kids. They don't have to have everything the other kids. All they need to be is clean. That's it. Just clean. And if you only got 5 outfits, keep cleaning them 5 outfits. Because it's better to be free. You understand? That's the whole point of the children of Israel. They were in bondage. They were getting whipped. Oh yes, they had some fine food. But guess what? They wasn't eating the fine food. The fine food was in the castle. It was up there with the priests, with Pharaoh. They maybe been serving over it, but they wasn't getting all of that. They had access to it, but they weren't getting, because if you were all of that, they was nothing but servants. Even if they got it, you had to work and slave all day long to get it. Getting beat. You tired, and so you can't complain and say you tired. If you're tired, they're gonna kill you. So to me, if I got a good red apple, good gracious, I got more scars on my back for one little red apple. I'd rather be free and get a piece of an apple, or maybe it was no apples, but whatever I had, I got it for free. I didn't have to sacrifice nothing for it. So we have to be careful when we get to complaining, because we complain and we complain ourselves right into a trap. So the lady, she was like, I got to do what I got to do. This is she tell me. I said, really? I said, so what you got to do for it to do what you got to do? By the time she got through telling me what she had to do, she was crying, Chief. She was crying because now she realized what she had to subject her body, black eyes, and smack you when they want to, or whatever else, making you do all kinds of things in the bedrooms that and taking away your integrity. For what? To get a bottle of milk for the baby? Give me a nice outfit. I gotta get glasses. You gotta even buy me fancy glasses to put over my eyes, because I can't even show my pretty eyes because my eyes is all blackened. I look good on the outside, but on the inside, I'm destroyed. Just destroyed. And so you can complain and get yourself into a situation, amen, and go out and do something where God was going to give it to you freely if you just had been a little bit more patient. And you're saying, Lord, the girl was always talking about, yeah, well, I understand all that, and